Many of us were in Stone County just a little while ago, so we've had quite a trek today. To tell you, the last 48 hours has been pretty crazy for my campaign. I've been all the way from Joplin to Webb City to Seneca to Anderson down in McDonald County, back to Springfield, this morning back to Joplin, then to Neosho, back to Joplin again, to Crane, and now to Branson. So the past 48 hours has been pretty crazy for the campaign and pretty busy. I don't know about you guys, but November 2008, remember that America voted for hope and change, and I'd like to say, Mr. President, I'd like my change back. All he's left us with is hopelessness and change in our pockets. Well, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I only have a limited amount of time to tell you. Many of you are familiar faces. Many of you I'm new. But I am Jeff Wisdom, and I am a candidate for the Republican nomination for the 7th Congressional District. I am proud to be a veteran of this country. I served in Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2007, 2008. My mission in Iraq was detainee operations. And I tell people that's prepared me to go to Washington, D.C. because I kept all those detainees behind the wire. I'm ready to go to Washington, D.C. and keep Nancy Pelosi, Barney Frank, and Steny Hoyer behind the wire. Nobody in Washington, D.C. will intimidate me. They'll never be able to pull anything over my eyes because my educational background, I'll tell you a little bit about what I've studied. I've studied the economy for 20 years. I've also studied education, research methodology. They can throw all the numbers they want to at me, but they're not going to confuse me. They're not going to pull anything over on me. I will stand up for the people. I will listen to you. Unlike members of Congress that we have now, I will listen to you because I will remember that I'm there to serve you. Two things are really important in our country and our district: the economy and our national security and sovereignty. Those are two things that I have a lot of experience in, and they're things that I'm very passionate about. I want to keep our country safe. That's why I volunteered to serve in the United States Navy and was proud to serve in Iraq and want to serve in Washington, D.C. With my degrees in economics, and I've studied it for over 20 years and taught it for the last 15. And by the way, I teach at Ozarks Technical Community College in Springfield. We have a campus here in Branson. But in all my years of studying and teaching the economy, I know how to create jobs. I know how a free market system works. And what they're creating in Washington, D.C. is not a free market system at all. I, like Ronald Reagan, am an optimist. I believe that America's best days are still ahead. But we have to make the right decisions. And we have to send the right people to Washington, D.C. There are a lot of good candidates that are running for the Republican nomination here in the 7th District. I'm proud that I can call all of them friends. We're just all applying for the same job. I just believe that we've had enough of politics as usual in Washington, D.C. We've seen what career politicians have done to the country, both parties. And I think it's time to elect someone that's never been in politics before. And I'm proud that I'm not a career politician. I'm proud that I've never run for anything before. And I would be honored if on August 3rd you would elect or vote for me for the Republican nomination for Congress here in the 7th District. Just remember, we need to send some wisdom to Congress because they need to use some badly. Thank you.